여러분 안녕, Ashley입니다, and today we are doing a reading for BAE173? BAE173? I don't know how to pronounce their name. Somebody asked for this, and I feel like it was like a long time ago, and I'm sorry if it's taken me forever to get to this, because I feel like it has. They've been on my list for a long time. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, that's the reading we're doing today. I'm not sure how to pronounce their name, because I really know nothing about them. But, they're adorable. I looked up their picture because that's what I do every time I shuffle for these readings to help me focus. And they are just like adorable group of little cute young men. And I'm sure they're very, very talented. Also, I'm still kind of a little sick. I got better for like 3 days. And then Sunday night, something happened and it was like, nope, you're kind of a little bit maybe worse than you were. So, if I sound a little weird, which I feel like I do, or I suddenly, like, spontaneously start coughing, I apologize in advance. Anyway, let's get into this reading, shall we? Okay, first card. First card up we have Grim in reverse. This is kind of like the death card in traditional tarot. Like literally he's the Grim Reaper in this photo. But in reverse, this is a card about belated change or change that's being fought against or resisted in some way. And, just reminding you that change needs to happen in order to grow and improve. So maybe there's something that needs to change, or maybe the label wants to try something different and they're a little hesitant about it. And like, I know they're a new-ish kind of group. So I feel like I see that a lot with rookie groups or relatively new young groups where the label will start them off with one aesthetic and then they'll move on to something else, try something different till they find something that really works for them. So that could be what this is. An enforced change, like the label wants to try something different, or it's like they know something needs to change or they should try something different. Yeah, let's see what the next one is. Next we have Ein. And she's all about harmony and friendship, which could represent their relationship to each other as a group. They might get along really well. Because this is a card that's all about, like, commitment. They're probably very committed to their work. I'm sure they are. Also, like, partnership and cooperation. So I think this might represent, like, their energy as a group. They get along well. They work well together. Their cooperation's really good. They blend well and all things like that. And I like seeing that, for a group. It's nice if the members get along and nobody's like, feeling like the odd one out and nobody's arguing and stuff like that. So, I just got something in my eye. Yeah, I like seeing that. Let's see what the next one is. Wayland Smith. Wayland Smith is about hard work and creation, having lots of opportunities and success coming your way, which I love to see. And I'm sure any fans of this group are also excited to see that. This is also a card about creating new from old, so it kind of goes hand in hand with the change we saw with the Grimm card. And even efforts being rewarded, like they're putting in a lot of effort and hard work and dedication, and they're going to start seeing their effort paying off, which is great, especially for newer groups. It is difficult to, to really get started and like build your fan base and stuff. So I like seeing that. Sorry, guys. My nasal drip's been trying to kill me for like this entire week. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe the next time they release something, it might be a little bit different than what fans have been getting prior. Can you see the face on my cup? Is this weird? You probably can. My little Nutcracker teacup. Traveling cup. It's got tea in it. It's got lemon spice tea in it, and I don't know if I like it. It's not bad. It's just weird. I don't know. I'll turn him around so you're not looking at his face, and it's probably like creeping people out. Last one for this pile. Ooh. The Beltane Festival card. This one I really like. This is a card that's all about energy and growth and flourishing and being happy. I think they might have been putting off a change that they need to go through, right? And these changes are common for people and, you know, obviously K-pop groups, they go through different styles, different eras, things like that. So they might be comfortable with how they started, but maybe it's time to try something a little different. And it's going to pay off. You know, opportunities, success, efforts being rewarded, happiness, growth, right? Beltane's also about growth and flourishing and all those good things, right? Improvement. And those are quite good things that you want out of your career and your life and, you know, things like that. Anyway, let's see what the next pile has. Ooh. King of Coins. King of Coins is about enterprising. Also, which I think if you're in a group and you're marketing yourself like the way idols do, you are kind of like enterprising yourself, right? It's like you are a business and you're trying to get people interested in your business, your music, yourself, because that's how you make your money, right? But this card is also about abundance, which is great, and stability and security, which is very important. Everybody needs that. Everybody wants that. Yeah, so this card is all about positive outcomes and seeing prosperity in like all areas of your life, right? Personal relationships, work relationships, your job, period, your finances, whatever. So I like seeing that. They're going to do pretty good. They're going to be all right. Like, I think their career is going to be sustainable. That's the word I'm looking for, sustainable. To the point where they will feel secure and happy with their choices, with their life. They're not going to be, like, you know, worried that the bottom's going to fall out, you know, which is like a horrible feeling for anybody, I'm sure, you know. Let's see what the next one is. Ooh, 9 of Coins. Yep, this is another one about prosperity and having a comfortable life. In all areas of your life, prospering in all areas of your life, much like the king, right? You'll have like physical growth, like not physical, like they'll get taller. They might, I don't know. I don't know how old these guys are. They might still be growing. So, but like, I mean, physical growth, like them as a person, like, not height wise, but like maturity wise. But yeah, again, personal relationships, work, finances. I like that. Improvement in their finances is always great. Because that's why people work, right? Nobody likes living paycheck to paycheck, right? Let's see what the next one is. Ooh! 10 of Cups is about happiness and harmony. So again, they might be happy with the way their lives are going right now. There's harmony within the group. They're happy working with each other. But also, this is another card about hard work being recognized. Maybe if they're like having trouble completing a task, or even like maybe this change that they don't want to admit, maybe that could be something. Maybe they're having a hard time finishing a task and something needs to change in order for them to complete it, and they're maybe like a little hesitant to do it. This card says maybe they should like consult somebody, like a colleague, somebody else that works in the industry. I don't know what label they're on. I saw the name of it and I didn't recognize it, so I don't know if anybody else is on that label. But, like, if there are other people there or any other idols they might know, or talk to their, like, producers or whoever else they work with and get an outside opinion. Because that could help, you know. Even if management's saying, hey, let's try this, and they're reluctant, maybe if they talk to somebody else, they'll see, hey, maybe, yeah, that's not such a bad idea. Next one. Eight of Wands is next. Eight of Wands is about receiving news, gaining momentum, entering exciting times, having exciting new projects in store, enthusiasm, and other positive emotions. So I think once they accept that maybe something needs to change, it'll further improve how they're feeling. They'll be like, oh, it's so obvious now. Now I'm, like, really happy and things are great and I see the path forward. This is how we have to go. Because Eight of Wands is, again, about having opportunities coming your way. It's also sometimes can be about, like, social media. So I don't know what their social media presence is, but maybe maybe there might be, like, an increase in their social media presence. You know? That's possible. But also, yeah. Also one that's kind of about being stuck. So I think that there's definitely a change that needs to occur. That maybe they're, like, reluctant. Because that's also kind of about being stuck on a plateau. Yeah, I think there's a change that needs to happen. And then it'll bring all of these, like, really good things their way. You know what I mean? Anyway. Next one. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about being charming and self-confident and daring, and bracing yourself for good times ahead. Those are pretty good things. Maybe those are traits some of these members, if not all of them, exhibit, being confident. But also, like, I think once they get this figured out, whatever this change is, because this is brace yourself for exciting times, things are probably going to happen quickly. And this card's kind of about, like, don't let yourself get swept up. It's like, don't be a sitting duck, but don't let it fly past you either, you know? You've worked hard, so make sure that you're actually enjoying the process, right? This is also can be a card that means change. And I think if they work out whatever is going on that we've been seeing, like, with that Grim card, like, they will see a change, I think, in their career, in their popularity even, maybe. Last card. Last card is the Three of Wands in reverse. This card kind of talks about maybe if they've had self-doubt. And, this card suggests, embracing the adventure that is before you. So it's kind of like, the way I see it is, like, when it comes out in reverse, this is sort of like, we're our own worst critic type of situation. So, like, maybe they're being a little bit hard on themselves. And, need to let go of that a little bit, right? Because, like, no one's going to be harder on yourself than you. And they need to look at the big picture. They need to see the path they want to be on and the things they want to do. And this is also another card that's about, like, maybe getting help from others. you know? So, like, if they're working on something and they're maybe that's what it is, not sure if it's good or not, that's when you say, hey, can you listen to this for a second? You know? That sort of thing. Let's see. Let's see what this next pile has. This last pile. Ooh! Sorry. We have the Fool. The Fool is about new beginnings and adventure, right? Being on the verge of something unexpected and exciting. So, I think that really, like, ties in with change. It's also a card about, like, having to take a leap of faith, right? Or trying something different. And they could be, like I said, reluctant to do that. But, you know, change is good. And I think if they try something different, it's really going to work out for them. So it could be that maybe that's what they're working on now, is something that's maybe like a different vibe or a different aesthetic or something like that. And maybe they're not so sure about it. So maybe it might be a good idea to like get an outside opinion. And it could be making them self-conscious, but really they need to be more confident, because we did see that card about being self-confident. Like, don't worry so much. It's great. Have confidence in yourself, you know, believe in yourself and all that good stuff. But yeah, I like seeing the Fool, because that does mean that new things are coming, better things are coming. Since it's a card about adventure, I see that as an increase in their activity, work-wise, which is good. I like that. Let's see what the next one is. Oh! The next one is, again, the Three of Wands in reverse, and since I just talked about that, I'm going to leave it here. You know, so it's not so redundant, because you just heard me talk about it like 2 minutes ago. What's the next one then? Ooh. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is about victory and triumph, which is wonderful. It's also about recognition and public praise, which in their line of work is the goal, right? Like, yes, it's to also make music, but it's also about getting that music out there and having people hear it and respond to it and enjoy it. And with the Six of Wands, that's exactly what's happening, right? People are hearing their music, they're enjoying it. So I think whatever they're working on, whatever comes out next, is gonna have like a strong uptick in engagement. It probably will have an increase in their fan base, which is good. Like I said, that's kind of the goal. You want a lot of people to hear your music. And this card says, if you feel like maybe you're not getting the recognition, you will be soon. So that's why I'm pretty sure, like, whatever they're working on right now, that's going to see a direct increase in their attention, which is nice. Next, Four of Wands. Yeah, Four of Wands is a celebration card. This is about, obviously, celebration and excitement and feeling confident. So, you know, once you know that something's not going to tank, you feel more confident, like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe we do know what we're doing. Maybe this is okay. But yeah, Four of Wands indicates that they are on the right path. And they, even though they might be maybe a little self-conscious, they'll move into a more confident energy, I think, as they get more comfortable, maybe, in their work. And yeah, I like that. Let's see what the next one is. Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins is about hard work and planning. I think this goes well with, like, the Fool card that we had at the beginning of this pile. Because because that's a leap of faith card. But the Seven of Coins also says, yeah, do that, but make sure you have a plan and you're not like, just whatever. You're not flying by the seat of your pants, going in blind and just doing whatever. Because if you have a plan, you will see like reward and long-term success, which is ideal. It also says now is the time for evolution and gain and growth, which is great, which is what most people want. Anyway, last card for this pile is Ace of Coins. Aces are all about new beginnings and opportunities, prosperity, gain, especially since this is the Ace of Coins. This card's about being able to manifest your ultimate desire. Basically, like, if these guys want to do it, they can do it. No problem, no questions asked. Just, they got it. They just need to maybe be a little bit confident, and I'm sure they are putting in, like, the hard work and dedication necessary since we got Wayland Smith in the first pile. Yeah. Ace of Coins says the path is presenting itself. They just need to be ready to walk it. So I think they're moving into the energy of being where they need to succeed, which is pretty good, I think. So yeah, let's see what this oracle card they got. They got Libra. Libra is about balance. So I think overall, since we have a lot of they have a lot going on, they need to remember also, like, to maintain their balance and their personal homeostasis and self-care and things like that. Sorry. I swear to God, this nasal drip's gonna kill me. But I think that's important for everybody. Like, they might be working a lot, especially if they're working on something new and different that they're not experienced with or comfortable with. And they need to remember to take some time for themselves, especially since they look pretty young in their photos. So, like, they're probably still, like, kids. Even if they're, like, in their early 20s, they're still young. They still need to take some time for themselves and not just drown themselves in work all the time. So yeah, anyway, that's it for this reading. If you liked it, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a video, which is now Tuesday, 11 a.m. for pick a card readings, if you're into that, or Thursdays at 11 a.m. for these K-pop readings. If you want, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My name's in the description box down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.